IMAS announces its rebrand to Access Forum. Let's get into it. And welcome to Innovate Marketing Daily. Today is October 6, 2023. My name is shawnpneal, and we are brought to you by mypodcastmedia. Now, mypodcastmedia produces amazing podcasts for brands just like yours. So if you're considering launching a podcast or even relaunching an existing one, make sure you visit mypodcast.media. All right, we got a great show for you today, so without further ado. And thanks so much for joining me on this 6th day of October 2023. It's Friday. Yes, the weekend is almost here. Like, we just have to get through a few more hours and we'll be on weekend time. Now, if you remember yesterday's story, it came from Boston, Massachusetts, and that's where today's story comes from, Boston, Massachusetts. A lot of good things happening there. Now, of course, I wanted some tidbits of trivia for you, so I went to boston.gov and found out this really cool piece. Now, I like this especially because I'm kind of a theater buff and have a history with theater. So here we go. Okay, you ready for this? The Colonial Theater in Boston is one of the oldest continuously operating theaters in the country. And so in the 1940s, the theater helped a production team turn a struggling show into a hit. And that show was called Away We Go. Now, you may not have heard of Away We Go, but it featured a song called Oklahoma. And if you are connecting the dots now, you're right. The show later was renamed to Oklahoma, and it went on to win many, many awards. So there you go. There's a little trivia about Boston you can share with your friends, family, and coworkers, and wow, dazzle, and amaze them. And then while you've got their attention, tell them this great story from Boston also, because this is where the International Market Access Society, or IMAS, has now rebranded to Access Forum. So congratulations to everyone out there at Access Forum. Now, before we get into this, I want to talk a little bit about Access Forum, who they are, what they do, and then we'll come back to the rebrand, okay? So Access Forum enhances, organizes, pioneers, and disseminates PRMA knowledge and experiences globally by connecting and developing members and sharing best practices. Now, essentially, that means that Access Forum is your home for patient and market access, pricing, and reimbursement. So, talking about this rebrand, following its successful inaugural conferences in Miami this April and in Budapest this past week, the organization received enthusiastic support and insights on the potential for a dedicated global professional organization in this area. Specifically, there was an expressed desire to expand the reach to not only market access, but to patient access, pricing, and reimbursement to capture the full scope of this space globally. Thus, in Budapest, the executive board of IMAS agreed to formally adopt a rebranding to Access Forum to reflect these new ambitions. So the Access Forum branding will take effect immediately, and the website domain will maintain its current presence at marketaccess.org. And that's until further notice, so that may change in the future, but for now it's still marketaccess.org. And of course, I'll link to that in the show notes. Membership in Access Forum is complimentary through the end of the year, providing access to all online content and the opportunity to connect with members globally. So Access Forum's vision is to aspire to be the global voice and center of excellence for promoting market and patient access to innovative healthcare products, technologies, and services. And by the way, they have an upcoming event. So get your calendars out, your pens, and everything like that. You ready? Here we go. Access Forum's next in-person event will be its international annual meeting and expo called Access 24. Taking place February 23rd through 25th, 2024, at the Fontainebleau Miami Beach in Florida, where they expect over 400 access professionals and stakeholders to be there. So there you have it. Make sure wherever you're watching or listening to this podcast that you drop by the comment section and congratulate everyone at Access Forum on this rebrand. and follow them throughout the next 12 months or longer and see how they implement this new branding into their mission and continue to grow forward. And of course, if you like what we're doing here at Innovate Marketing Daily, Monday through Friday, here to bring you stories, positive stories, just like this, to cover the areas of marketing, branding, and business growth, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe wherever you're listening. Now, I hope you have a great weekend. Go get some rest, relaxation, rejuvenation, and I'll see you back here on Monday. Until we meet again, my friends, please stay safe and be well. See ya.